Thousands turned out in San Francisco today to pay tribute to the Grateful Dead's Bob Weir. Weir was a founding member of the Dead and never seemed to stop touring for 6 decades. Weir died January 10th at the age of 78. I want to bring in Jorma Kaukonen. He's a founding member of Jefferson Airplane and a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer for both the plane and hot tuna. He also had a 6 decades long friendship with Bob Weir. Thank you so much for taking the time today. I know it must be bittersweet. On the one hand, the loss of your friend, which is devastating, but to see so many turn out and pay tribute to him. What do you want the world to know about Bob Weir?
You know, Bob was just such a singular human being. I remember he was a teenager when I met him, but he was always that man. He was a gracious soul, a questing soul. I don't think he ever lost those qualities, and he's a man who will be sorely missed.
I want you to hear part of what Joan Baez and Winona Judd had to say about him.
Wow. I'm not surprised, but there you all are. And I'm so glad people are addressing Bob in the first person, because it feels comfortable to do that, because the sense that he's here is stronger than the sense that he's gone.
I got to sing to Robert before he died, and I'll always be really grateful for that opportunity.
Winona is one of the biggest names in country music. Joan was a folk star in the 60s and 70s. Weir really did seem to reach across a broad spectrum. How unique was that?
He was a timeless human being, I think, in a lot of ways. I don't think he ever lost that, as I mentioned before, that youthful quest for singularity. And he just seemed to be able to relate to people. And also, you know, he's a little bit younger than me. I was just looked at him as that amazing young man that just never quit giving.
Well, you're not an old man yourself, so hopefully you have many, many more years ahead of you. And I know you wrote in an emotional tribute piece that you had told Weir that his music had grown very long legs, to use your words. What did you mean by that?
Yes. You know, if you think about where guys like Bob and me and some of our other San Francisco compatriots started out, I'm not sure we could have even envisioned even being here today, much less having our music being so remembered. The Grateful Dead and Bob's writing, it's a worldwide phenomenon. You can't script stuff like that when you're young. It's amazing. And I will continue to be so.
And as we were looking there on those paying tribute and those musicians, I see John Mayer playing the guitar. You wouldn't exactly place John Mayer's music alongside that of the Grateful Dead, yet he told a gathering in San Francisco today that they did stand together because of Weir. Take a listen to what he said.
He taught me, among many other things, to trust in the moment, and I'd like to think I taught him a little bit to rely on a plan. Bob took a chance on me. He staked his entire reputation on my joining a band with him. He gave me musical community. He gave me this community.
I can see how emotional John was there. Tell us about the Deadhead community and what it really meant to Bob.
You know, I don't think there will ever be another community quite like the Deadheads. I'm not even going to use the word fan because it's much more than that. It's sort of like a shared consciousness that's lasted for a very long time. I'm in the music business, as you know, and I run into a lot of people that are Grateful Dead fans. It surrounds their life in a way that I can't imagine any other artist does.
Well, Jorma, thank you for sharing a bit about your friend with us. Again, so sorry for your personal loss, but look at how much music was made for all of his fans to enjoy for many, many years to come. Thank you.
Thanks for giving me the time.
We'll be right back with more.